group. Today we're going to be working on challenging negative thoughts. When I try to challenge a negative or irrational thought, I try to reframe it in my head. The first thing I like to do when working through it is to say it out loud to either myself or someone to see how it sounds. The next thing I do is look at the evidence that I have that this thought is rational and that it will happen, or the evidence that it probably isn't a big deal and won't happen. I'm overthinking it. So then the next step I like to take is looking at the worst outcome, like the catastrophizing, worst thing that will happen if everything goes wrong with this. And then I like to look at the best possible thing that will happen if nothing goes wrong and everything goes perfect. And then the last thing I like to do is, if a friend gave you this problem, what would you tell them? Or how would you try to calm them down? So does anyone have a problem they want to work through it like this?
I have a problem.
Okay.
I'm having a lot of trouble doing my schoolwork, and I'm afraid I'm gonna fail my class.
Okay, so that's a pretty common problem. So, what's the evidence that you think you are going to fail your class? Have you failed classes before?
Yeah.
You have? Okay. And what was the consequences of that?
Well, I was in elementary school, so there wasn't really many consequences. But at this point in time, I feel like there would be a bunch of
How
consequences.
long ago
So,
was it when
yeah.
that happened?
So, yeah, how long ago was that?
I'd say about 4th or 5th grade.
So that was over 10 years ago, and you haven't failed a class since. So, the likelihood of that happening is a little slimmer, you say. And what's the evidence that it won't happen? So what are your grades? What are your grades like now?
Right now my grades are pretty good.
Okay, so that's good. So then, so now, what's the worst outcome if you fail your class? How will that affect you, like a few years down the line? You think?
Well, I'll have to take high school again, so I can make up that class.
Yeah, but there's plenty of other options like summer school or after school. So you wouldn't be a complete failure if you mess up. And then, what's the best thing that can happen if you don't fail any of your classes and do well, you think?
I'll graduate on time.
Okay. And then if your friend came to you with a problem like this, scared that they were going to fail their classes, what would you tell them?
I'll tell them that they should do their work and get it done.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's something you could do maybe,
Yeah.
right? Just work harder, you think, or ask somebody for help?
Yeah, or to maybe try to break it down into, like, times you're going to do it and times you're going to take a break. Because this online transitions are tough for everyone. Alright, thank you very much.